Hey Ribku, welcome back. So, I've been away from the uploads for a while. Basically, one of you in the comments noted how bad the audio was. So to rectify this, I did source out a microphone, and I hope this makes for better future videos. And I hope you enjoy the stories more because of this. So this upload really is just to check out the microphone, see what type of video I can create with this, and see your response if any. Sorry. The story is from Reddit Nosleep forum and is titled It Drinks from the River. It is by user FishermanTales. I'm unsure what exactly it was. I've seen drinking from the river. At first, she seemed a woman. Hair like long dark silk running down her back. Skin pale as the moon. Above her, she knelt and cupped her hands and dipped them into the frigid water, then brought them back to her mouth. It was hard to see this scene as such a late hour, but even more so in such bitter weather. White powder lay at the top of the land, snowflakes flurrying above. Yet despite the temperature, she did not shiver. She did not show any hint of discomfort. I stood in silence, inside my unlit log cabin, eyeing her from behind the icy glass, unsure to the proper response to such a sight. Should I hurry out to her and lead her to the warmth, or should I continue to quietly observe? Perhaps I am cowardly, seeing as I chose the latter. A beautiful woman, nude and near, kneeling by the river at the dead of night. It would have been tempting to see this fantasy could be brought further into fruition. Had I not feared the consequences of approaching her? Drugs, I mumbled. It must be drugs. Not that I'm an expert, but I've seen the news. How inconvenient it would have been to hurry from the cabin with blankets in hand, only to have my face gnawed off by a beautiful stranger tripping on bath salts. No, I'd rather freeze than I read the toxicology report online. Furthermore, where'd you come from? It would have been a hike and a half on foot from the nearest house. Hardly doable stark naked in the thick of winter. It was as if she were plopped down from above, or just simply appeared. Perhaps it was one who was I began to ponder. Would I soon die from carbon monoxide poisoning, or dioxide? Did it matter? Not in that moment. Cracking a window seemed out of question, regardless, as did going outside. She remained at the river for some time, and it soon became clear that she was remarkably resilient, appearing cozier unclothed in the snow than I was, bundled in layers indoors. But what soon came was the truest test of her durability. A blizzard. It swept in suddenly and swallowed her into the impenetrable whiteness, leaving me with the lasting image of a woman detached, unfazed by the harsh and harrowing conditions. Damn, I said. I wish I saw her front side. A cold sentiment about a woman who was not cold. But she was so strange I couldn't help but lack sympathy for her. I only hoped that I wouldn't find her as an icicle the following morning, for my sake as much as hers. The heavy winds whistled against the wooden walls, whipping the windows and doors. A colourless storm surrounded the world outside. I was going to call it a night, until something moved close by, a figure faintly revealed in the shutters of the squall, shunting towards my window. In the conversing warmth of the cabin I froze. It was her. Serene through it all. She stepped to the glass. Her face finally became clear. A mouth and no more. A cavern of flesh, tongue peeking over bony stalagmites like serpentine beast within. She cocked her head, seemingly studying me in some way. With the subsiding snowfall, she left and returned to the river, then submerged herself into its glacial current. She rides it seems, the river, and where she goes I do not know. I do not plan to go and look. Maybe she even swam upstream, or entered a hole in the riverbed. Maybe she climbed out elsewhere. Or maybe she is once again kneeling by the riverbank, cupping water into her mouth. So, that's all for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed this. Again, this was just a randomly chosen story, really just to test the performance of this microphone. If you did enjoy it, or you want to hear more, please hit like and subscribe to the channel. Your support really does help. So until next time, guys, thank you.